What's happening, peoples? It is your boy, the Rock King, here to chime in on the Diddy effect and why they want to crucify Diddy. So, the real reason, as you already know, why they want to get rid of Diddy, even though what he did was really meager compared to what others have done. But other than that, we're going to get to the real thing. Diddy was talking about the all-black party, and I'm pretty sure you know that's going to upset the natural balance of white supremacy, so they couldn't have that. So let's hear what Diddy really had to say about it and why they really wanted to, get him out the way.
I'm launching one of the boldest movements that I've ever launched, and it's called Our Black Party.
Okay.
It's time for us to have our own black political party, unapologetically. Because right now, if you look at the debates, we're not even a part of the conversation.
Not at all.
And Diddy is absolutely correct. We are not a part of the conversation, and that's the biggest problem. The Democrats have been pandering to us, but they haven't been promising us anything, and that's been the biggest problem. They've been promising everything to everybody except the people that they keep considering the major voting bloc on being the most loyal. We did all these things in fault, and we made the Democrat Party what it really is, but they refuse to give us what we want. And when people like Diddy suggest ideas like this, well, this kind of threatens their stronghold on the black vote, because black people have already been looking for another solution, and the more people were to listen to Diddy, well, that may have thrown a monkey wrench in their whole little campaign with the Kamala Harris thing. And we all see how much that flopped. And in 2028, we all see how much it's going to flop if they even try to consider her. So the whole black party, that would have been a major monkey wrench in the operation. But let's listen to Diddy a little bit further.
Part of the conversation, we don't have any political power, we don't have any political leverage. And so we started Our Black Party with some young, fearless black activists, elected officials, and I've stepped up and put the money behind it. Mm-hmm. This is the biggest threat and the only option that we have right now as far as making a change, taking our own self-responsibility and accountability to be educated and empowered with our vote.
Boom. Now you see right there, that type of thinking is what they do not want black people to have. Independent operation. They do not want that because it disturbs the natural balance of white supremacy, which almost ultimately depends on us being dependent upon them. But let's go a little bit further.
And we have to seize our political power, because it'll just be more the same. Being pushed this way, being pushed that way, and we expecting
a different result.
Mm-hmm. But the definition of insanity is like doing the same thing over and over the same way, expecting a different result, and it's not going to happen. Mm-hmm. So we have to change the tone. We got to start with us stepping up and really taking the responsibility and accountability to be a part of this political movement.
The hardest part of that is going to be getting other black people to buy into it.
This is not for all black people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This is not for the scary ones.
Now we're starting to get into Diddy the Revolutionary. But, as you know, I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him one bit. But he got too much money. And as you said, as you heard him earlier, he's going to fund the campaign himself. That is what they do not want. So let's listen to it a little bit further, because now he's starting to talk that talk. And that's the talk that they don't really want to hear. That's the kind of talk that makes them want to come, put false charges on you and get you out the way for a couple years. Let's hear what Diddy has to say further, because I'm loving this right now.
Mm-hmm. This is for the ones that want to move things forward and want to get to the smoke. A black person spends an average of like 5 hours on Instagram a day. Mm-hmm. If you could give Instagram that time, mm-hmm. 15 minutes you could give to educating yourself. Mm-hmm. And Our Black Party's that platform. So when we get down to the local elections, when we get down to the school board, we get down to the judges and the justices, that's so confusing for us. Mm-hmm. We've never played this game.
Now Diddy is starting to teach about infrastructure. That's really what they don't want the black voter to want. Diddy is basically starting to educate the black voter in less than 5 minutes. Imagine what he did if he put a campaign behind it. At the end of the day, regardless of the allegations and everything, the big hype and history behind Diddy, Diddy still has influence. He's still a public figure, and he still has enough celebrity to garner attention. So if Diddy was to garner attention around an independent black movement, that would throw a monkey wrench in everything they're trying to do politically. Because at the end of the day, the Republicans already secured a nice, white supremacist base. So they're not really worried about the black vote. But the Democrats, on their hand, well, they strongly depend on the black vote. And if we don't support them, then they're going to have a major problem. So, yeah, when Diddy's talking about all this major independent black stuff, yeah, they're not really feeling that. I'm not saying they had anything to do with it, Let's not throw anything out there, but let's just put two and two together for a second.
This is another level of gangster. But I played this game before, I started in 2004 with Vote or Die.
And South Park made a joke about it, by the way.
And this is the evolution of that thought, of that empowerment, of that independence, of us taking self-accountability so we're not caught with our pants down like this election. Right now, we're not going to get nothing. We caught with our pants down. We're not organized. We're not ready to really take this on. I went through the experience of politics. I played the game with the Democratic Party. The people that I went and campaigned for, after they got elected, I don't feel like they really did anything to change the reality of black people. I was blessed enough to find God come to me and tell me my purpose. And he told me my purpose is to play a part in saving the black race. The Vote or Die Diddy was about politics and, trying to be supportive. And also, they kind of guilt us in the votings, But as I evolved, I realized this is a business. This is a transaction. This is the closest thing to the streets than the streets that I've seen.
Man. It's like the more Diddy talk, it's like the more you realize why they wanted to lock him up and put false charges on him. Just like they did all great black men who have to stand up and speak up for the people because of injustice. But man, at the end of the day, we all make mistakes. But what Diddy was talking about made a lot of sense. Thanks for watching and fuck with me.
Reed Rock King.